Most attacks don't start with violence. They start with confidence. The confidence of men who think the world belongs to them. The confidence of predators who believe fear is automatic. The confidence of people who've never been told no and meant it. That night, the street was quiet enough to hear footsteps echo. Too quiet. And when a woman walks alone in a city like this, someone is always watching. She didn't look like a threat. No uniform, no weapon, no warning signs. Just a hoodie, athletic build, calm posture. That calm is what fooled them. Because calm doesn't mean weak. Sometimes it means controlled. The motorcycle slowed beside her, engines growling low. Not loud enough to scare her away, just loud enough to announce presence. That's how intimidation works. It's supposed to shrink you. They expected her to flinch, to freeze, to comply. She didn't. She kept walking, and that confused them. Predators don't like confusion, so they escalated. They blocked her path, stepped closer, invaded her space. One of them laughed, the kind of laugh that says, "I've done this before." When he reached for her arm, he expected resistance. What he got was consequence. In a fraction of a second, his grip turned into a liability. His wrist rotated past its limit. His center of gravity vanished, and gravity did the rest. The street swallowed him whole. That's when the others realized something was wrong. This wasn't panic. This wasn't luck. This was someone who knew exactly what they were doing. Every movement had purpose. Every strike had intention. Ronda Rousey wasn't fighting for dominance. She was fighting for resolution. A knee buckled under a perfectly placed kick. A body hit metal hard enough to dent steel. Breath left lungs in sharp, involuntary gasps. And then fear. Real fear. The kind that creeps in when strength stops working. When numbers don't matter. When control slips away. One of them pulled a knife. That moment right there, that's when most people panic. But panic lives where training ends. Ronda didn't hesitate. She closed the distance, because distance is where weapons win. She trapped the arm, redirected the force, neutralized the threat. And when her arms wrapped around his neck, it was over. Not dramatic, not cruel, just final. The street fell silent. Only one biker remained standing. And for the first time that night, he saw her clearly, not as a woman, not as a target, but as a mistake. He tried to back away. But accountability doesn't let you run. She took him down effortlessly and pinned him to the ground like gravity itself was on her side. Knee on chest. No levity. No escape. This wasn't rage. This was control. She didn't yell. Didn't threaten. She didn't need to. Because power doesn't announce itself. You picked the wrong woman. That sentence will live in his head forever. By the time police arrived, the damage was already done, not just to bodies but to egos. Men who thought they owned the night. Now, couldn't even sit up. An officer asked the simplest question possible. What happened here? The answer came slowly, carefully, because admitting the truth hurt more than the injuries. We thought she was alone. That's the thing about assumptions. They get people hurt. Later, in a quiet diner, Ronda sat alone with a cup of coffee. No spotlight, no victory speech, no celebration. Just another night survived. The television overhead told a different story. A familiar name, a familiar face. Someone recognized her, and suddenly it all made sense. She didn't stay to explain. She didn't owe anyone that. She pulled up her hood and disappeared back into the city. Because the strongest people don't need the world to know what they're capable of. They just need to know it themselves. And somewhere out there, a group of bikers will remember one night, when they learned the hard way. Never judge strength by appearance.